Hi, I'm Chris Gasper, and this is Globe 10.0. I'm joined today by Greg Lee. Well, Brady and Belichick, we always talked about them having that tremendous playoff magic. You remember that? Remember that way back when that used to be the case? They won their first 10 playoff games together. They're 4-5 in their last 9. This franchise has not won a playoff game in 3 seasons, and the last 2 times they've been ousted from the playoffs at home. What's happened, Greg? Where's the Brady-Belichick magic here in the postseason?
You know, sometimes good things may come to an end in terms of that early run they had 10-0. But right now, this is a different type of team. This is a different type. But this is not. Everyone said there's going to be a new dynasty. This is a bunch of kids right now.
Yeah, it's not.
Brady is the eldest statesman on this team. They have a lot of youngsters who have not been tested. They're wearing the kids that right now playing in this team right now is wearing the aura of the past. And Brady doesn't have Teddy Bruschi anymore. They don't have Mike Vrabel anymore. There's no Richard Seymour. So the Brady-Belichick magic is in part due to those guys who I just mentioned.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, I think there's a tendency to lump all these games together. I will say this. I know Brady has had a 74 QB rating,
right.
In the last 3 times they've lost, and that's the Super Bowl, the Baltimore game, and now this most recent loss to the Jets. But I think they were all different games. I mean,
yes.
The Super Bowl, again, I go back to defense. If the defense makes a stop, I don't care. I know they got shut down, but Brady drove him down the field for the winning touchdown to Randy Moss.
Yes.
The Baltimore game, the defense gave up an 83-yard touchdown. They were down before you could bat an eyelash, and he had no Wes Welker. This game, again, 14-11 at the start of the 4th quarter, and to me, that's the difference. I think you hit on it. Those defensive guys they had in the past that would make some plays, come up with some stops, and maybe give Brady a chance to show his kind of magic late in a game, and I think that shifted a little bit.
And I think part of the Belichick-Brady philosophy, I think most of their career is that they always play from ahead. And it's always tough, especially now with the young team now, when they're used to playing ahead, to try all of a sudden try to play defense. And also the keys in those 3 games, they played against 3 tough defenses when they lost.
They did.
They played. The Giants was a tough defense.
Yes.
Yes, they only scored 14 points. They scored 14 points, but that Giants defense had a plan against Brady. The Ravens had a plan against how to deal with Brady. And of course, yesterday, Mr.
Rex
Ryan had a great, excellent plan.
Obviously, more than an empty sweater vest, Rex Ryan. I will say this, though, Greg. These are the type of games the Patriots used to. 17-14 used to be their type of game in the playoffs. Right. And I think they've morphed into a team where they have to score 28, 30 points to win. And I think, again, that's a reflection of kind of rebuilding and retooling that defense. But when they were winning championships, they'd win a game 24-14 in the playoffs. I think that is what's changed as they become more of an offensive team. I think they need to go back to being more of a balanced offensive, defensive team. I don't think the Brady-Belichick magic is gone. I just think it's temporarily going away. I think it will be back, though. You can't count these 2 guys.
Defense wins championships. And until Brady gets a defense that stay like he had in the past when he got those 3 rings, then that'll be the key to Belichick and Brady getting their magic back.